Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute. This music isn't right. The scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time to the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm Nick Tockert. Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our dear friends over at the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. If you're looking to hire somebody to help you make your project come true, these are the people to seek. And if, perchance, you are one of these esteemed individuals, using this code, you can look up and join our erstwhile ranks, because I'm not just the spokesman, I'm also a member. Now, friends, I'm not going to say use Podcast One to get half off your membership for a limited time. I'm not going to say that, because if I did, I'll get that look from Joey, and every time I get due, I try to save you guys some money, and, I get this look, and I have to tolerate it, but that's okay, because Joey loves us, right, Joey? Right. One of these days, I'm going to have it where I can catch the faces that man sends me. One of these days, I'll get you, Gadget, next time. Dun, dun, dun. We also brought to you by sales of... Almost got there. The Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear. All part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. We are also... Joey, you're ghosting out. Right now, Joey looks like the Matrix Force ghost, and it's just a little creepy because he's just back enough that he started to, de-res. Wow, D-Res. I seriously went Tron with that. I'm okay with that. Folks, it is Friday, and a happy Friday to you. Yesterday was my RPG night, and it was one of the best RPG nights I've had the pleasure of doing for the game. The 2 hours later were a whole nother discussion, but I don't mind because I was doing it in good support of somebody I care about, and I'm hoping they are doing very well. Checking the chat makes me concerned. I will deal with that later. Then, today, I have to finish attempting to find the things I can't find for my lovely outing tomorrow, which I'll be getting into. And a doctor's visit, etc. So it's a complicated day. Then I have the Historical Fencing Guild stream tonight, which I'm also looking forward to for a myriad of reasons. But if you saw the thumbnail for today, you get an idea that tomorrow, yours truly will be at Twin Oaks Park in New Chicago, technically Hobart, because if you're in Northwest Indiana, at any point, you have about a 25% chance of accidentally being in Hobart. There is no truly escaping Hobart. It's always there, waiting, watching, trying to lure you in. I think, seriously, anywhere west in Indiana that is west of the Michigan City boundary, perhaps the LaPorte County line, is technically Hobart. I don't know how they made that happen, but it's sorcery and it's terrifying. But I will be at the Twin Oaks Park in New Chicago, whatever they want to say the address is. And I believe we're supposed to be performing from 5 to 7, warming up and keeping the crowd amused while the good folks of the Gary Shakespeare Company set up for a comedy of errors, at which point a bunch of hot, sweaty, only the finest of swordsmen and women who've been dancing and fighting for your entertainment will be reclining themselves, enjoying cool beverages, and watching a premier grade of one of the best production companies performing one of Shakespeare's better comedies. It is delightful. I love it. It is becoming an annual thing. And this year it's not 110 degrees, 120 degrees with 99.9% humidity. And, anime doom clouds with pink lightning arcing between them in the background, threatening to kill us all. So it should be slightly easier. I'm bringing a whole lot less of me to it because I have a whole lot less of me to bring. And I'm hoping that it goes well. Now, I'm offsetting that with the fact that the blessed people who determine how many of certain meds are made are once again at the oops, we don't have enough because Hollywood people want to be skinny, so you can't use it to balance your blood sugars. So I am once again in the arc of agonizing stomach pain. That's okay. I know how to deal with it. Largely by taking it out on my friends and students with swords. I am looking forward to tomorrow. I don't know who all will be volunteering to pop up. Sometimes we have guests. We may have some real surprise guests. I am looking forward to it. We may. There are little Twitter-ish, not Twitter like the thing, but little birds that we might have at dawn. Uh-oh. Do I need to check the comments? Oh. Really? Really? No, see, I have the Hawaiian shirt on. I'm okay. If I suddenly took the Hawaiian shirt off, like, seriously, if I pulled one of these, now we're in 80s villain territory. And God help you if I put on a pastel-colored suit jacket. Now I'm a Miami villain. With this hair, probably down from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Well, you won't because you'll be sleeping with the fishes off Key West. But, no, I'm not a villain. I just dress that way. Of course I'm a villain. If you don't believe me, ask my enemies. Look up some of my more colorful nicknames. The old names. It's so long since I've heard them. Anyhow, and now I want to watch Keanu Steen again. Now, dear friends, yes, we have a lot coming down the pipe. I am excited. I have accountability because I had to wait on some things. So I looked it up, 29,663. Nice try, though. Words in Hates and Hellfire 2 are almost out of the scene that has been dragging the writing out. And I think it's going to have something interesting occur. And I'm not sure. It could get real spicy. For those in the know, it may involve Mr. Black cutting fences, sorting some folks out. On behalf of Ralph? These and other strange things may or may not occur in my book, and the only way you'll know is to read it. But before you read the second one, dear friends, duckies, and beloveds of all types, you need to read the first. Hates and Hellfire, Dark Secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. And to the people who have mentioned that there is not nearly enough Aloysius in this, don't worry. Any lackings of certain beloved black cats, if they're not done here, they will be made up significantly in a future volume. I have plans. I also have the rough draft right here, Dawn. You can't yell at me. For the logo for StompCon. May be done in a bit. We will see. I am working. StompCon being September 7th at the Benton County Annex building in lovely Fowler, Indiana. Hopefully this time when we put signs up, they won't blow away. It's going to be good, y'all. It's going to be so good. I just have to get through this weekend, and that's I am on the straight line to StompCon and hoping I'll be spending next week trying to get some things done for Amazon and sweating bullets. But that's next week. And next week, Nick's problems aren't currently Friday Nick's problems. So, we're going to take care of a few other things. I am going to stop, and as a matter of a touch of self-indulgence, I'm going to vaguely vaguebook and say, when someone has been diagnosed with a medically recognized condition or disability, that does not disappear when it's convenient for people to try to ignore it. And no amount of browbeating or punishing that individual will ever make that just go away for someone else's convenience. Situations happen, and I will support the people I consider mine at all times. Other than that bit of looming lurk, like I said, I can go away, these villains, if I need to. I'm okay with that. But because that would mean that someone is a challenge enough to deal with. And frankly, they're not. So, I'm going to bring you, dear, dear friends, up into the wonderful world of Joe Bachman's ad, and then I'm going to dive into the chat to see where it's at and try to pull forth some more miscellaneous merriment from this fabulous Friday. See y'all in a minute and a half as I spin up a classic here on WNTF. Never mind the furthermore. Yes. We are back. Oh, good. Excellent. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Alec. Yes, I am it. Wow. I just want to say hi because I have been concerned. I'm here for you, bud. Have no fear. Now, let's get this rocking and rolling. I will get back to that subject. Rest assured. First through the door is Joe Bachman. Good morning and happy Friday. Friday. Woo, woo. Yeah, we are hopping and popping over here, watching it lock and drop, and it is going to be so, it's going to be so good. I get to sword fight tomorrow. There are a few things in this life that I desperately need to do to maintain my balance. And one of them involves the art of applied swordsmanship for the entertainment of the masses. And boy, do I love doing what I'm going to do. So I am one happy man, happy to see Joe's sexy self lurking in the back. Just got that Tim Curry kind of smile thing going, just waiting. Ah, got you! Got you! I told you I'd get you! Ha! Wow, my Michigan City showed real hard for a second there. Hello, just a little bit. Woo! Ah. Pardon me while I regain composure. No. You guys don't know how often that little grin has popped up and I haven't been able to screenshot it or nothing. It may take me a while, but I always get my prey. Anyhow, if you want to find the cool kids, go to this link instead. So Joe is sharing the link to my YouTube channel. Right now, I am broadcasting in 4 places. I'm broadcasting to the Nicholas Tockert channel. I'm broadcasting to the Independent Creator Directory channel because that should be a good sampling of what we all do. I think that's wise. And if it gets Joey a few more views, oh, darn. No, not possibly helping monetize the Indie CD YouTube channel so that Joe can get a little back for all the good he does for everyone. Not that! And I would never levy guilt and look at people to go, you are broadcasting to the Indie CD network as members, aren't you? Sorry, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Anyhow, wow. Can't tell I had RPG night last night. I still have the coursing surges of villainy running through my body as I terrified, delighted, and traumatized teenage children. It will take you to Nick's channel where everyone should go. Morning. Yes, it is a morning. Is it a good morning? What are you doing to make it so? Geez, I went Star Trek from make it so. Although saying make it so, number one, sounds like you're standing in front of a urinal. Anyway, and my whole body is telling me to go back to bed. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me to take a nap. Anyway, I need that sleeptual healing. No, I'm sorry. That was a little more Marvin Gaye than usual. But I'm up now, just groggy. Well, we can do some stuff about that. I'm sure I'm going to entertain you. And good morning as Don Dulas rises above us all. Hello! And folks, remember, you can go on YouTube, on Facebook, and you can see the stories of Dawn and her fashionable felines, Buddy and Georgette. Or in this case, Georgette and Buddy. Georgette's the one in purple. You have to clarify these things. And as there's always a few moments of delay because sound can only travel so fast before the delightful squee from somewhere in Illinois reaches my totally human and not in any way, shape, or form cryptid-like ears. Nick, you can't hear people standing next to you, but you can hear dog whistles. Yes. Morning, everyone. Morning, Carl. I see, as you have risen once again, both the assassins have failed, and more of the master has risen with you. And he says, and of course, when I'm speaking of the master, I'm referring to Donna, Carly, Carlene. Anyway, been up since 3:30, got some stuff done at home, walked to brother's house, helped him carry a small dresser upstairs, then walked home. Doing stuff while I'm still young enough to do it. I'm impressed. I'm not getting up at any 3:30 to walk down and do stuff at home and move a dresser. I love my brother, but he can wait till it's a proper hour and I've got some food and caffeine possibly in me. And Donna's greeting, hey, everybody. But me, but that's okay. The greetings are coming, and the greetings, young are cool enough. Womp, womp, womp. Carl says, both Foxy, I had to wear a jacket for the walk. Dun, dun, dun. I understand you had to wear a jacket, but was the pimp hat and cane necessary, or was that just accessories? And now y'all are envisioning Carl Witzman walking down the street and somewhere in Illinois go, dun, 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 dun. Who's got the funk? Carl's got the funk. Ba-da-now. Hi, Dawn, Carl, and Donna. Hey, Foxy. And it's only 3 or 4 blocks away, so it's not like I walked a mile, but I needed the steps. Foxy says we're sitting at 65, but poor air quality, so the window's not open. And poor Carl, feeling from his heart, he laments. And yeah, we've got high pollen warning here. Yes, we do. Morning, Joe, says Thesis. And we have very high, and everyone else, very high pollen, plus smoke from local fires. Not again. The last time we had wildfires burning across the sky turned orange, and I got nostalgic for the 80s. Because there was enough chemicals and fury in the atmosphere that it felt familiar. Please, not again. Yup, my nose didn't like it much, but I'll live. That's because you're a bad mama. Shut your mouth, Carl. And as a surprise casting, in the live-action Nevermind the Furthermore movie, Carl Witzman will be portrayed by Samuel Jackson. There are known unknowns and unknown unknowns. Anyhow, there are no knowns and known unknowns, but there are also unknown unknowns. Because absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Greetings of Thesis and Foxy. Don and Joe, hi there. Greetings, 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 greetings. They know me too well. It's terrifying. Holy crud, no wonder I can breathe better. Greetings, greetings. Double points on Monday weekend, so I'm sitting at 3,000 points. So far, need I say it? Need you say it? Of course not. We know what's coming.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a Koepp, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us Koepp, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us Koepp, and you can play it too.
Yeah, I had to throw a little remix in there just to keep things hopping. See, you guys have gotten complacent. You think you know what's going to happen on this program. And I have had calls that people are worried about Lydia. Rest assured, Lydia has been recharging her batteries because this whole solar sun summer court thing is not Lydia's jam. She is a creature of the fall. She is meant to manifest sometimes after the mortals have their light the sky on fire party. And as such, she is more than willing to soon begin her campaign of terror in my office, which is a mess. She has parties. The cats used to fear her. Now they work for her. I understand what's going on. There's a mutiny. No, I'm not standing for it. And don't make me go bad green room on you, Witzman dude. You know I haven't been up long enough to be civil. And Carl is limboing his way through. I know he means laughing his butt off, but Carl's a man of a certain age. There isn't a lot of butt to laugh off. So I think he has a better chance limboing than that. So same, Donna. Dun, dun, dun. A nap is in order for the afternoon. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Too bad Dan rarely makes these shows. Something he said last night on LMS sparked an idea in my head, and it could make an interesting idea to add to their writer's prompt page. Ditto, Donna. Carl, 3 women have aligned against you currently. That's enough to warrant a coven, flee, run. Grab salt, run to the nearest, I would say church, but you're vaguely Buddhist agnostic. So, find a Zen garden, get on the big rock in the middle, rake some circles around yourself and sprinkle salt around. Maybe some tahine. Do not deploy chanclas. They will betray you. Can't tell I've been studying for the gringo admission to Latinos against spooky stuff. Hey, Winston dude, I wrote a parody song last night and posted it in the secret group. Oh, holy night. Okay. You said I should set an example by posting original stuff. I've been busy the last few weeks to do that. A clear case of be careful what you ask for. Carl says, what have I done? And he looked forth, and the 7th seal was shattered as the sound of a great trumpet unleashed Donna upon the green room, unfettered by the mojo. There was no slowing, no stopping her, as her musical wrath descends upon us all. Pray for peace, dear listeners. Pray for peace. And with that, we're going to run another ad.
Which is worse, parental interference in your job or a person with a weapon when they shouldn't have one? Working security can be boring, but some conventions are a blast. Find this and all of Donna Carlene's books at lulu.com or look for her on indiecd.org.
Lightly. Anyway. And then he handed me a sword, a new writer's prompt. It fits in very well with today's thumbnail. Oh, yes. Well, that was a request, and that was vaguely based a little bit on a picture that I've wood burnt downstairs. But it is a delightful day. And Thesis, hey, Thesis, didn't see you come in. I was busy poking the Witzman dude. Oh, my. Well, I thought your middle name was Carly, not Peggy, but that's okay. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Hey, all. And Don's like, Grant got funded. Woot. Hey, Grant, and yay. I don't know if you people saw that the Beowulf trade paperback got funded last night. Let me go up 2 comments and go, Grant got funded. Make the bird dance. Anyway. Wow, a Nerd Bacon reference. I haven't pulled one of those. Hey, Grant, and yay. Ha, Don types faster than me. Ha, great timing. Grant. Great, Grant. Hey, Grant. Everybody's excited for Grant, and he's thanking people. Good job. Grant, how much time do you got left? Hey, Foxy? About 2 weeks. And only here for a short time today, says Joe. We have Woods on Wheels, a different type of green room, arriving for the lunch and learn at the park today. Y'all need to see the flyer for that. Hey, Don, how you doing? Hey, Donna. Normally I talk about how you keep the mojo in the dojo, but right now you are wreaking disaster like a reincarnation of Eris, goddess of chaos. And I'm okay with that. A little bit of Donna in my life. No, a little bit of chaos can liven things up on a Friday, don't you know? Certainly the path we were on was a little stagnated, and I'm glad to see you just taking a crack at reality, chipping away at the edges. And according to the flyer, it is a redhead that does the presenting. Looks at Carl Witzman. Morning, Nick. Morning, Foxy. Sometimes when Nick has his hair pulled back, I think he looks like an eccentric college professor. Other times, I think he looks like an 80s action villain. Why not both? Why not both, Grant? I will admit, with my hair pulled back like this, it looks like I should be robbing a cruise ship with Jackie Chan on board. That's a deep cut. I will admit, it's a deep cut, but I'll go for it. And if you don't know, Jackie Chan's finest movie was done before he properly learned to speak English, even phonetically. And that was a live-action version of the anime City Hunter. So you need to find the old English dub. It is cinema gold. The Street Fighter homage scene, there's that word again, is some of the greatest cinema ever created. A mobile green room, Joe? Do I need to step up my game? That's one way to find out that Carl has bought an RV. What's the difference? Did you say redhead? You dirty... Either Hobart or Gary, one has a large zip code, the other just has 10 zip codes. You're not wrong. With that, Carl, with that, Joe leaves. Yes, a redhead, Carl. As for Nick being an 80s action villain, I can see him going through his villain arc with that kind of style. Do I need a villain arc? Or have I been the villain the whole time?
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Photos where it didn't happen, Joe. Check the green room. I'm sure he sent it. If you traded out the Hawaiian shirt for a three-piece suit, he could totally be an 80s action villain. Like I said, I'm thinking either all white with the black t-shirt, or, hear me out, pastel, blue or pink, matching fedora and shoes. Oh, yes. I just need a cigar boat and some really quality new wave kind of electronica going in the background. See, I'm the villain, but I'm the villain you root for. It's okay. Better music, better wardrobe, better lines. And unlike those pesky heroes, I'm not reactionary. Friends, I am the man with the plan. Anyhow, and there is a link for the rare second Saturday show because I'm enjoying my vacation. I know some won't make it, but hopefully others might. And yes, it should be a good show. I am sorry that the people who are tangled up in sword fighting and shenanigans will be a little busy. I have to give Angie and her daughter a ride to somewhere she's doing volunteer work. I'll be back. Well, we may or may not be here because I'm doing my hour and hopping, popping, and dropping. It's going to be a good one. As Nick is dressed, I had Smuggler's Blues in my head. I will take that as well. Have fun granting. Congrats again. Good morning. And once again, good 40 minutes in. Good morning to my dear boy Alec. How are you? I got my Alec. I got my Xander. Or I will. I tell you, I was this close to throwing you in the back of the truck and going, ting! We're out. How'd it go last night? Yes, tell them, Alec. Tell them how it went last night. Do so. I'm pretty sure that we will make it, Thesis. Hey, Alec. Hey, Alec. Speaking of that stuff, Nick, gonna take my pile of pills now. That's a good girl, Foxy. It's good to see you take care of yourself. And Dawn says, Foxy, I got my meds all laid out in front of me as well. Well, I do love having stuff laid out in front of me. My ESP is working well today. Absolutely. Hope my ESPN works for the Olympics. Ba-doom, cha. Oh, Dawn, you're spinning it up. It went interesting. Dawn, Nitsu got to drag off a player. Yes, Nitsu did. And don't worry. Part of the next section, which will be the session closest to my birthday. Actually, let me check something. Let me look. Oh, very close to my birthday indeed. The next session will be delightful for you. We'll see if it's going to be a serving of beef or a long pork. And meds taken. Well done. Accountability, Darker Angels had to get put on hold because I almost killed the main character. Now I'm jotting down ideas for a story based on, and then he handed me a sword. Sometimes the main character dies. Sometimes the main character just gets killed. Then one of two things happen. The story shifts focus, or occasionally, death is just the beginning. Man, I wish I could get that sound from the 1999 classic, The Mummy. Medbox got filled. Good. Taking today's morning meds now. I bet you'll feel better. And Frye just landed right on Nick's face. via Joey's face. Oh, it was delightful. My babies. Yes, yes. Facebook.com/Georgette and Buddy. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Me to think he protests too much. Protests what? I am innocent. I am as pure as a Georgia peach. Now, there ain't nothing wrong with what I'm doing. And in the words of Miss Dolly herself, there ain't nothing dirty going on. Because I follow Miss Mona's no rules. Another squee? Oh, I suppose. I've added the Fidge app, so feel free to send me friend codes. I need to deal with all that. Carl says, oh, I was up at 3, but waited till 7 to help with the dresser. And how did Nick know I wore a pimp hat? I did. Well, of course you did. Because you got the funk. Keeping it under 30 seconds so they can't wreck me. Another person added to the Finch Mafia. Don't say something like that with me, because now I envision all these little burbs and suits and ties. I'm trying to explain to you. You will be taking care of yourself. I take it as personally hurtful when I find out that one of my people is not tending to their basic needs. I find that problematic. And when things get problematic, I'm forced to do things nobody wants done. I'll be forced to take care of you, you see? I got Johnny No-Nos here. Johnny No-Nos. He lost his nose in a horrible egg slicer incident. But Johnny No-Nos, he's going to bring you some Gatorade. Get your electrolytes up, you know? Maybe a calzone. You need some salt. You need some meat. You need some protein in your diet. You're wasting away. Yeah, I don't need to deal with that. Only 6 likes? Those are rookie numbers. Got to push that up. That does not shock me. Samuel Jackson? I'm so tired of this Adapil snakes on this Adapil plane. Exquisite. Whoops. Done. Has Sarah survived the onslaught of Wolverine and Deadpool movie? I have faith in our vampiric friend that she will, when time is right, rise from the depths to once again make our day a little darker in all the right ways. And what was that? Yeah! Bringing in the Doom cut. I knew he'd do that. Yeah! LOL. He said chair. I'm dying of laughter right now. I'm having a giggle fit. I have a couple pimp hats, but they only come out on special occasions. I have a pimp hat and a pimp cloak and a pimp cane. I was once challenged by my former swordmaster to a pimp off. About the time the Baroness volunteered to join my little cadre of Mord Sith, he eschewed the battlefield and forfeited. Mm-hmm. Foxy says, I have a hat that belonged to my great-grandfather. Very fancy and in good shape for the age. We are. It's weirdo season, y'all. Come on, meds. Kick in already. Hey, Chris. Unknown to me, we have guests over. I find that fascinating. And I do hope, Alec, while I lob this over to you and over most people's heads, that I was both civil enough in my discussion and clear in what I thought about what's going on. If not, I will gladly rephrase. But due to your nature and my love for you, my dear boy, I was controlled. That's probably why I have evil just leaking out the edges right now. Oh, fun. Congratulations, Grant. Congratulations on funding, Grant. Cannonball Run. Ooh. Now that's a great movie, but I don't count that as it's a great Jackie Chan movie, but it's also a great Roger Moore movie. It's also, I wouldn't talk to me like that. He doesn't like it when you talk to me like that. We're not talking about him. Yes, but he's always listening. Da 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 da! Captain Chaos! Ah, Dom DeLuise, you absolute madman. At 10:35, the supervision left, and this party went right where it needed to go. Have fun, Joe. Get lots of photos for me. Photos, there should be Drunken Master 2 is brilliant. It is brilliant. Every time you say that, I see you hopping off like a little bunny, complete with the fluffy tail. It's delightful. The Big Brawl was another enjoyable film and one of Jackie Chan's best. Now I want a pastel blue fedora. Oh my God, could you rock it? It's also been titled Battle Creek Brawl. Yes, it's very good. I could find one. Remember, Nick, no socks if you're going for a proper 80s villain. Yes, but to do that, I have to be in the proper shoes, which I'm not currently. And Drunken Master is so much fun and awesome, indeed. Or the Don Johnson look. Woo! Now I want a sawed-off shotgun on sleep. 1 second. Don says, "Morning, Xander." He says, "Oh, hi." As does Chris. eBay. There's eBay listing Donna. Nice. Of course you went and gave Foxy a challenge, Donna. Is that a challenge? Oh, look at this. I have a comment dump. How delightful. I think that's where my mind went, Chris, with Nick wearing his Hawaiian shirts. It can. How many friends you have so far? And 9 likes, better, but not double digits. He's already got my little burp. Only 3, no new ones yet. That's exactly what went through my head when Nick said, when I said Finch Mafia, Nick. Grant is back. He's back again. Grant is back. Phone a friend. Grant is back. Grant is back. Grant is back. It seems like we need a little controversy. Would be so empty without thee. Ooh, Shakespearean Eminem. I am so here for that. Moving on. I'll send you my friend code later when I. And it looks like it's about time. I'm going to run another ad because I'm on a good rhythm today, and I haven't seen her yet. But Lord knows I love my dear friend Cindy Koepp. He keeps wonderful people. Now, Let's see, where are we? Ah, here we are. I'll send you my friend code when I get on later, Chris. And you're welcome, Chris. I still have your code on Messenger if you want me to give it to Thesis. And hey, Josh, been a while. Glad to see you about. Looks like we're in for a really exciting hurricane season, so I know you're getting a kick out of that. Chris is saying, sure, give me a minute or two. So I made my Foxy giggle yesterday because we were walking through a Walmart parking lot. There was some construction equipment making a very rhythmic clanging sound. I randomly shouted, Mortal Kombat! Ding, 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 ding. Test your might. I'm all for it. And birds are being flipped merrily. And Cindy Kemp says, Happy Friday. Hello, Cindy. Hope you're doing a wonderful day. How are you doing, my far-flung martial artist? And yeah, comment dumps. I've got it going on. All right. And we got, hey, Cindy. Maybe. Wow. Okay. System. There we go. Well, that was cool. Hey, Chris. Greetings. Sorry, I was answering a text. How dare you, sir? Tune into Nevermind the Furthermore here and yonder at youtube.com/@Nicholas Tockert. Yes, folks, please subscribe. I'm trying to take my humble little channel into the wonderful world of monetization so that I can afford to do some really neat little things up to and including expand my Nerf Blaster reviews. By the way, if you can find this little dude and you are at all interested in the Nerf and the foam and the flinging, this lovely foam flinger is by one of my favorite companies, Dart Zone. It's under $10, and the way of the blaster is the way to joy. You see, you have the desperado and the outlaw, and life is oh so good. I'm not sponsored by them yet. Dart Zone. Let's make a deal. Tune in today at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern for this very program. Foxy, hi. Hey, Donna. And we've got Cindy Wade. Foxy, and you should check out the Historical Fencing Guild tonight at 7. I am hyped. Y'all, I am hyped. Josh says, I was late. I was setting up some doctor appointments. This is needed. This happens. Oh, and be sure to tell folks they missed the folks who are missing this missed an absolutely unhinged episode, even by my standards. We could all get mafia-type clothes for our burbs and dress them one day. Have you gone mad for comics? The Madness Comics Network. Sounds like a lot of fun, Foxy. Cindy sharing some links, love, and awesomeness. No warning. For Brian K. Morris. And Nick's art that you need. Because, baby, you got what I need. They say it's just pretend. They say it's just pretend. Baby, I got what you need. Drawing art for my friends. Get paid for the weekend. Old weapons info. Futuristic robots and thinning veils. Amazon.com/store/Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert II. Author B07P2. 6P3. Good, Josh. Please take care of yourself. That's right. If you fail to take care of yourself, caregivers will be provided. Patreon.com/The Historical Fencing Guild is for you to support Nick's efforts to teach people to be safely dangerous. And I'm back in again. Whatever wastes of genetic resources who have been sucking totally vital oxygen from the rest of us who have been attempting to get into my assorted things have made getting into certain things rather difficult. And one of them, my dear friends, is my Patreon. But what's that? Nick is back. Nick is back. Nick is back. Well, the real Nick Shady, please step up. Please step up. Please step up. Hiya, chat. Hiya, Grey Wolf, coming in loud and clear. How you doing? Yes, it is. The tropics should be firing up for the next 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the Saharan high and the Bermuda high pressure. Let's go! I'm sorry. I might as well enjoy it. I mean, if I'm going to watch it, I get to watch these swirly colors come blasting in. Hey, Grey Wolf, drop by Fort Dodge QuadCon tomorrow, so you can get some dragons and books and comics. It'll be fun, as you should. What in the world is a Delphi occult? Oculus. You can find out here. Amazon.com/stores/Brian K. Morris, author. Booth S1U0. Me, as in Knights Who Say. Delphi Oculus is a delightful term, and I am here for it. Brian, you magnificent. Callie is letting me know via chaos on my desk that cat lunchtime is fast approaching. It is. QuadCon is one of the best traveling cons, in my opinion. Everything I've heard concurs. Check out cool art and comics at www.raulcruz.art. Ooh, I got the art a roll. I am in a place today, friends. Hey, Gray. QuadCon, so much geeky fun. Are you a caregiver? Get help here. Victoria Adams, author. And with that, I'm going to run some ads and let you catch up. But we are barreling towards the last couple minutes of the program. So let's see. Hit them, hit them, hit them. Them have not hit this one. I will also want to put out a little bit of news from this weekend that I forgot. Well, weekend call. Since I saw you last, I was able to visit Fowler, Indiana's new little comic shop, Game and Grunt. Games, comics, shenanigans. I will be visiting there frequently. Dragons, books, other fun. Get the latest on terrors. We'll catch all of later. Have a great day. You too. Take care, Josh. Find a suitable arrangement and other projects I have in the works. Yes. Patreon.com/CKOEPP. Everyone have a good day. See some of you tonight. Yes, tonight. Sign up for the Rising Tide newsletter, risingtide.pub. Now, friends, going to drop a couple more ads, and we're wrapping this bad boy up.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at indiecd.org/ about-anti-foxy. I hope to see you there.
Welcome, friends. I'm Bladed.
That's interesting.
Welcome, friends. I'm Bladed Thesis, and this is my tea house. Come join me every other Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADEDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
I wasn't totally grooving. Don't mind me. Now, friends. Oh, there's one that was started. Oh, yes, I started that. Oh, he. Guys, keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because if you do, you can always edit it, you can improve it, and you can do it again, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. See you all tonight at 8 p.m. over on the Historical Fencing Guild for the live stream, and next Monday for the next episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Stay classy, folks.